I was just kind of clearing it out. Got out there with the chainsaw, chopped a couple trees down, and was just making a roadway for the Roxer. Took the Roxer for a spin. I'm having a gear shift issue. I think it has something to do with the the shift actuator or something, but it's just kind of weird. I don't know. It might have something to do with the tune. I think that is a big problem that I'm having though. Is it sometimes it just won't sense that it needs to downshift. So I think it's just going to be like a little thing has to be replaced, or maybe if just a fuse is blown. Debbie, Nick, Kat, Tina, Evan. But I mean, the thing drives great. I got plenty of power. If I need the power, I can just downshift it in first. And on most hills, I can get up to about 30 miles an hour in a pinch, which is in that thing not much slower than I really want to go around those turns anyway, going up hills. So I don't want to go too fast. So it's kind of nice. It's almost like having a governor to be safe. But at the same time, you know, you always want your fucking power, and you want to be the one that decides when the power hits. So it's something I'll look at. Bass lesson. All right, Evil Laugh. Way to go, buddy. David C. Baker Jr., what's up, buddy? Hey, it's top of the hour. It's time to smoke, everybody. I don't have anything in my bowl packed, everybody. I feel like I came to the party unprepared, everybody. Oh, I forgot to bring a bottle of wine to the party. So, I was at my buddy's house with Rogan, and I noticed they had this one kind of tree moss that I really like. I know that sounds kind of weird, but it's a certain kind of moss. It's got these bells on it that open up into these circles. They look like they're from another planet. They're really cool. They kind of look like little mini Venus fly traps to me. I don't know what the fuck they are, but they're super cool looking. And I was going around my yard looking for them, and I found some and was collecting them. Fucking dude, I'm so lonely and pathetic. I'm collecting moss. You know, it's fucking, that is pathetic. I need a woman in my life. Dude, I should be satisfying a beautiful woman, you know? Not fucking looking for moss in my goddamn yard. So, replying, hey Kat, hey Nate, do you know much about horsepower? How much do you know about horsepower that has? I don't know, man. With the tune the way it is, I don't know. I'd have to put it on a dyno. I think they come out of the factory at about like 70 or 80 horsepower, and then you can get them all the way up. With the tune and doing things, you can get them well over 200 horsepower. But, you know, they've got phenomenal torque. It's not about the horsepower, it's the way they're geared. They're fucking geared to pull anything. You know, they're amazing like that. So I was smoking the, yeah, orange bud. Now I'm thinking about orange bud. Sweet Afghani delicious. Monique Walter. Hey, thank you, hun. Yo, yo, what's up? Tina, hello. Good, we don't want wine, we want whiskey. Huh? After the tune. No, I don't know. I'd have to call, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm thinking the tune could have something to do with the shifting, but it's definitely the shifting. It has something to do with shifting, man. And even if it's in like third gear and it's a 6-speed, if it's in third gear, man, sometimes it just has no power in third gear going up hills. It's still I don't know, man. I don't know. It all has to do with only when I'm on an incline going up. If I'm flat, it's fucking fine. If I'm at a dead stop and I'm in low and I hit the accelerator, the fucking thing peels out in the back. The back fucking fishtails. That's how fast that fucker is, man, if you punch it. So it's got the torque and it's got the speed off the line. It's just going up the hill. It doesn't realize that it's supposed to downshift. You know, it's almost like a brain thing, you know. Gearing is everything. All right. Cannabisism, tisms for all. Cyberstyle, no law regarding cannabis. Cannabisism, tisms for all. Everybody. Let me refresh this. Maybe we can get a chat number. Aaron eyed. Is it a manual? It's an automatic. It's an automatic. It's got the 3 speeds on the shifter. You know, low 1, low 2, and drive. And it's got it's a 6-speed. I don't know, man. It's got the 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, neutral, and 4-wheel drive low. Cheers. Georgia. Hey, Steve. Reprogram the auto transmission? Huh. You would think they would do that in the tuning, ECU, right? You think that would just come with the tune. Dude, I am so depressed. Oh my god. I'm so lonely and depressed. I'm not gonna fucking lie, guys. I'm in a bad way. I sit up here by myself, and I'm starting to lose my mind, man. I know some of you guys might be feeling that too. I wish I could be stronger, man. I wish I could have it all together and not feel like this, but man, I feel like my life is empty, you know? All right, I'll ask him, Aaron. Same here, Evil. You too, Dave? Sorry, I've been gone for a while, brother. My phone got broke. Bill Wright. I had to re-download all my stuff. Happy to be back. Welcome back, Bill Wright. We missed you, Dale Clayton. I can't wait to get home to get to my missus' knickers off because they're killing me. Dale Clayton, right on. My evil laugh. Hang in there. Steve Running. Sorry, my evil laugh. You're here for us. Thank you, bro Chacho. Bro Chacho. Nicholas Wise Guy. That feeling is 2020, my friend, and I feel the same way. Positive thoughts sent to you, and I hate to hear you're feeling down. I don't feel down anymore. You guys are all making me feel better, man. I don't feel alone. I'm so glad I said something, man. Goodness gracious, man. I'm so glad I opened up my fat fucking mouth and said something, man. You guys just made me feel so much better. And it's not real depression, it's loneliness, man. You know, it's fucking loneliness. We're getting ready for the first woman president in 2 years. He'll hand it over in what I thought soon as Biden and Harris teamed up. Mike Flo. Okay, not so bad. I can't imagine going through. She'll be a better president than fucking Donald Trump, bro. You know, I call her cunt Harris, but she'd still make a better president than Donald Trump. And she's a fucking cop. I don't think she's coming for my guns. Thank you for still caring for the rest of us. Much love and respect from the North. Right on, Monique. Greg, you've been dancing, bro? I did my dance yesterday. You already asked me that. Chris Krill, you didn't think I'd remember that you asked me that this morning, bro? I'm gonna have to switch to wax after this week. It's about time. Flour isn't the same, huh, Chris? Nicholas, hell yeah, I feel better too. Mike Flo, though. Roger Batchelder, cheers. My evil laugh. Glad you said something too. That's good, man. I'm glad I said something. Yeah. You know? They're sharing a drink called loneliness, but it's better than drinking alone. That's a great line. That's a great line, because that's what the whole goddamn song is about, really, isn't it? It's about people being lonely, so they go to a bar to be there and not feel lonely, to forget about life for a while, he says. You know? Because he knows it's me they've been coming to see to forget about life for a while. Whether or not we could spend actual time with you in person or not, we're all here for you. Oh, Aaron, thank you, Greg. Sorry, forgot I has been dabbing it up. Right on, Greg. I remember. See, I'll think for both of us, bro. It was a hell of a year. I know, man. I had to go it alone, man. You know. I'm just gonna say this, and I gotta say it. You know, Donna would be so happy today, the day that Donald Trump got fired. She would be so fucking happy. And her and I were not dating when she died. We had broken up, but I still loved her, you know, and I'm just sad that she didn't live long enough to see Donald Trump get fired, because she hated Donald Trump more than any other person I think I've ever met in my entire life. She fucking hated Donald Trump so much. She was so concerned about her granddaughter and the sentiment that Donald Trump was propagating. She was so concerned about her granddaughter. And I'm glad for Donna, you know, that Donald Trump is fired, and I'm glad for her granddaughter. Yeah, and fuck Trump, man, for even making me have to go there. But at the same token, it's nice to think about her, you know. I'm reminded of her all the time. You know, she's done things for me that you can't undo. She's and when I you know do something that she taught me, you know, or even if I'm smoking one of the strains that she hooked me up with, you know, it's unavoidable. It's just become a part of me, you know, the memories. I get mad as fuck when somebody comes up in here and fucking mentions her. I get mad as fuck. Especially when I'm in a really good mood and I'm all happy and shit. And then, you know, it's happened a few times in the past, and I got so angry at people. I would still get angry at anybody for bringing up Donna whenever I'm in a really good mood, and you know, I would fucking rage on you. But you know, every once in a while, it's nice to think about her. Connie Lee Hubble is single. I was talking to Connie. I don't know. She seems nice. She's really far away. You look happy. You know, I've got perma happiness today because Donald Trump got fired. Today is the official day. And I just want everybody to remember this date. It's Saturday, November 7th, 2020. And you know, we should celebrate this day. Every week, every Saturday should be a day that we celebrate the day that Donald Trump got fired, the day of the week that Donald Trump got fired. Every Saturday, we should make it a fucking holiday. Every Saturday from every week, from every month, every year should be a fucking holiday. The day that Donald Trump got fired. Saturday, the fucking 7th of November, 2020. It was a Saturday, and it was a beautiful day. You fired. Pack your shit and get the fuck out of our house, the people's house. The people have spoken. Not me. Not me. I didn't speak. I let y'all do your thing. I let America speak. And I watched the process. And I appreciated it. And exactly what I wanted to fucking happen happened. And you know what? I'm glad that it was dragged out over a period of a week. Because over that week, Donald Trump was slowly dying inside. And it was killing him and killing him and killing him. And, you know, he might go on to do great things. And who knows what he will achieve in the future. But I guarantee you this. He will never recover from this past week. He will never completely recover knowing that America voted him out of office, knowing that America fired him, him thinking that he had more power than America, and that was his biggest mistake. Massive fraud happened. I'm delusional. John Mallory, would you say that 4 million cases of voter fraud happened? Because, would you say, John, would you say 3 million? Or, John, would you say 750,000? Let's say 600,000. Let's say I'll give you 650,000 cases of fraud. You say massive fraud. Okay. John, would you say about 650,000 fake ballots made it through and got checked and still made it through? Would you say about 650,000 fake ballots? Is that a good number, John Mallory? 650,000? 650? How many ballots do you think got fraudulently sent in for this election? Out of the roughly, what is it, 500,000 votes. How many of those? Hutch, bong rips by the fire. Cheers. Bong rips with my friend Hutch. John Mallory, I look forward to your answer. I think this is one of the things that my audience loves about me is that I'll question what you say. I'll prove you wrong. And then I'll block you if you don't tell my audience that you just lied to them. Number one, you just said I'm delusional. So you're gonna have to apologize to me and my audience for saying that. You're gonna have to call yourself a liar, John Mallory. Okay, I'm not delusional. I do suffer from a little bit of bipolarity, maybe maybe 1% narcissism, 1%. But every actor, actress, podcaster, entertainer, singer has got to have that tiny little bit to want to have the spotlight on them, I keep it real. I keep it real. That's why one of my best friends in the whole world is Ralph Rambo Hillquist, ardent Trump supporter. And he comes in here to say hello. Cheers to that, Hutch. No law regarding cannabis. It's quarter of the hour. Cannabis isn't just for all. Cheers. Cyber style. Cheers, everybody. I love you too, bro. Yeah, I'm doing great, man. Just, need a woman in my life. John Mallory, you're not going to apologize for calling me delusional? I'm going to give you about 60 more seconds to respond. John Mallory, You have to apologize to me for lying and saying that I'm delusional. Yeah, it was a crazy election. John Mallory is calling me delusional right now. I'm just waiting for him to respond. I guess I'm just going to block John Mallory. Hey, John, I'm going to block you. I'm tired of waiting. You had plenty of time. So we just got bad news about Cody. Who is Cody? Hutch, who is Cody? Hutch, who's Cody? I don't know. He wants to come in and talk shit, and not answer my question. So John Mallory, you're blocked. Michael, we all on this side of the dirt today, y'all. We woke up blessed. Whether your candidate won or lost, we have to remain positive, civil, and keep this the best country there is. Peace and love. And Michael, let's not use the word blessed anymore, okay? Don't use the word blessed. We didn't wake up blessed. You know, you took Donald Trump out and you replaced him with a fucking child sniffing, right? Rapist, accused rapist, Joe Biden. People want to call him a child molester. They forget that he's been accused of rape. Oh, he's an accused rapist. Dude, doesn't my... These look like... Look, right here, right? Right here and here. They look like little feet. This is like a troll dude with hair. Get it? His little feet. My beard is the... Forget it. Forget it. Whatever. Nobody even does that anymore, Val. Unreal. Michael Stubbs. Are you with me, buddy? I agree with everything you said, but you can't come in here and say that we woke up blessed. It's not true. That's a fucking lie. I didn't wake up blessed. So you're going to have to take that back. I swear to fuck, you guys can't come in here and lie. I'm going to call you on your bullshit. You're going to learn really fast. Michael Stubbs. Last opportunity for you to take back this blessed bullshit. All right? Maybe you don't know what the word means. I suggest you go look it up. You got anything to say? Hey, Tiffany, things are going great. I'm amazed at all the people that say things in here and then I call them on their bullshit and then they don't respond. Yeah, and Biden wants to work with Republicans. The people who supported a president that condemned Black Lives Matter was supported by the Taliban, KKK, and built a wall. Well said, my evil laugh. Well said. I'm trying to give all of these people ample time to respond to the bullshit that they spew on my live stream. I want you guys to think about the words you use, man. I want you guys to realize the meaning behind what you say. If you want to use the word blessed and you want to refer to yourself, that's fine. But you don't get to come on my live stream and refer to me as being blessed. I'm not. So you got to take it back. You're a fucking liar. And now since you're not responding to me, since you're not answering me, what was your fucking name? We got Michael Stubbs. I think I got rid of the other one, right? Right? Michael Stubbs, you got about 10 seconds. And you are blocked. Fuck your sports and fuck your bullshit words that you don't know the meaning of. And if you don't know the meaning of them, what the fuck are you trying to project that shit onto me for then, motherfucker? You know, I'm not blessed. I don't subscribe to your God, you fucking douchebag. You don't get to do that to me. I'm gonna call you on your bullshit. I'm gonna call you on your words and how you use them to try to indoctrinate people into your false belief. You agree with me? Right on. 420 Homestead. Homestead wants the challenge. I don't want my money spent on a recount personally. You want to spend your money on a recount? Go right ahead. Fucking, there's no way you're going to recount and it's going to suddenly be 4.2 million the other way. So be my guest. Lose a second time. It'll be that much sweeter for all of us that enjoyed it the first time around. But fucking use Donald Trump's money on the recount. How about that? Because he fucking lost. Hutch. Who is he? Who is Cody? He used to come in here all the time. Just stuff. He's my brother-in-law. Oh. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. That sucks. He's 23. God, it sucks, bro. That's horrible, horrible news. Yeah, I forget about people, bro. You know, when they stop coming to the show, it's sad, but there's so many people, man, you know? I totally forgot about that guy. They just kind of blend together, you know? So many people have come and gone. Evan Brown. Evan Brown, I'm gonna block you from my live stream. He's one of my best friends in the whole world. I would fucking knock you out if the three of us were standing together and you said that to my friend's face. Hey, Ralphie, was that a friend of yours? Was that guy a friend of yours that just came in and said that? Because if it was, then I understand if that was a friend of yours. I don't ever put up with anybody talking shit about my friends. You don't get to do that shit. Ralph might not even be here anymore. He's not even saying anything. Hey, he's not even here anymore. He's not even saying anything. Look at this. Somebody's trying to talk shit to somebody who's not even here. Look at that. It's unreal. Friends are important. Yeah, friends are important. I agree. How am I doing? I have permanent permanent happiness today because today is the day Donald Trump got fired. Today is a day of celebration and joy. Love Chant says people who talk shit about dead people are the lowest of the low. Love Chance, there's a lot of dead people that I would talk shit about. I have no problem talking shit about dead people. What's it matter? What's it matter if you're alive or dead, Love Chance? I don't understand where you're going with this. Are you going somewhere with this? Let me know. I have no problem talking shit about people who are dead. Would you like an example, Love Chance? Would you like an example of me talking shit about someone who's dead? Yeah, it is under certain circumstances. Yeah, it is. Oh, you want an example? Herman Cain goes on national television to show everybody that he's not scared of fucking COVID. Goes to a Trump rally to support the president who's doing the exact same thing. He's flagrantly hosting these rallies where people like Herman Cain are mixing among the crowd and not worried about COVID. And then Herman Cain gets COVID and dies. Herman Cain. Do you think Donald Trump shed a tear when Herman Cain died?
What you're looking at is the final statement Eileen Wuornos made. She was allowed to make a statement, and there was really no time limit on it.
Yeah, Shane, you missed the damn celebration of Trump being fired.
So, I'd just like to say...
This is the damn celebration of Herman Cain dying from COVID.
Jesus, June 6th, like the movie. Big mother...
This is for Herman Cain.
I'll be back.
Let's get it!
whole bunch of glass just fell on the floor at the end of that. Fuck it, it's just glass, right? Just little bowls and shit. Oh. Yeah, I know, right? I should be more conscious about that. Everything else looks pretty straight. I gotta make sure Rogan doesn't hop down off the thing because there's broken glass there. I gotta clean it all up. I think he knows. Trump supporters, oh no, they're still saying Trump didn't lose, whatever. They got a problem with reality. They're not coming in here and saying it. Right? I know, I gotta watch my feet. I gotta watch Rogan's feet. I gotta go over there. There's a whole bunch of bowls that didn't break. They're just laying there. I gotta pick those up. And I gotta pick the ones that broke, throw those away. And, should be alright. That was the thing. I used to have that thing on a seatbelt, and I took it off the fucking, I took it off the seatbelt. So funny, I could have saved all of that. No, I didn't break my bong. I've broken worse than that, man. I've hurt my knee before doing those dances. It's always a risk. But you guys are worth it. You guys are worth the destruction. You guys are worth it, man, you know? Like I said, it's just glass. That's an easy fix. No. No. You can't go over here. There's broken glass over here. Alright. So, no, you can't go over here, buddy. Way over here, piece of broken glass. Whoa, all the way over here, broken glass. Woo, holy shit, man. The sunlight is helping me see it. I use my guitars to block off the way so Rogan doesn't walk through there. You guys, I'm gonna have to clean that up. I really have to clean that up. It's gonna take me a little bit. I mean, maybe I could find you a video to watch. Give me a second here. Maybe somebody's live right now, podcasting. "20 minutes of H.A. Goodman. This is going to be funny. Here we go, guys. Here we go. We love this guy. You know him and love him. H.A. Goodman, our favorite Trump denier."
Ladies and gentlemen, this just in. Rudy Giuliani has stated President Trump has not conceded. President Trump himself has stated he will not concede, and he's waiting for the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court just ruled in favor of President Trump to have ballots received after Election Day be separated from ballots received before Election Day. In Pennsylvania, the cheating is so rampant. This is highway robbery. This makes Bernie Sanders look like nothing. Bernie Sanders paved the way for all of this. You needed to have a gutless coward, and he's a good human being, but I mean, politically, you needed to have a gutless coward who lacked courage and integrity to be cheated by Democrats in the most overt and brazen theft within their own primary in 2016 to be okay with it and then to push the narrative that Russia cheated him. That paved the way for what we see now. President Trump hasn't conceded anything. So he won. He won on election day. We know this. I'm 2-0 on elections. Biden, everything I said about Biden was 100% accurate this whole entire election. He's the worst candidate of all time. They weren't running Biden. They were running the machine. The machine. You can't even, if you search Donald Trump or President Trump or Trump, you can't even get his Twitter account. Go and try. Biden hasn't won anything.
It's real Donald Trump,
okay?
That's why.
And
he doesn't even know that.
I won this election by a lot. This is a couple hours ago, President Trump. Georgia continues using same software as Michigan counties also encounter glitch. So there were glitches in Georgia, software glitches that help Biden in Michigan. The early voting doesn't support. So okay, here's the issue: for Democrats who were oh we won, you cheated. You didn't win anything. Number one. Number two, you cheated to get this close. / you think that Biden won. The Supreme Court has yet to either order revotes or recounts. And in Pennsylvania, you have to segregate ballots. How is it possible early voting, Republicans did better in early voting? I want to know this. Subscribe to this channel. This should be one of your headquarters from here on out if they actually do cheat and get away with it, because they did with Bernie Sanders. I used to be the biggest Bernie Sanders booster on the internet, according to the Huffington Post. I was the unofficial scribe of Sanders' most hardcore voters, according to the Washington Post. I became a Trump supporter because I want an end to Biden's foreign policy of destroying Libya. Democrats don't care. I wanted prison reform legislation. Trump signed that and allocated more funding to historically black colleges and universities than any president ever. We had foreign policy successes and achievements. First president to step foot in North Korea. Biden doesn't even know where he's stepping foot right now. The man is like mashed potato brains, lost his marbles, doesn't know what's going on. Is a candidate that they simply propped up. When I said Clinton would replace him, they have Clinton. Clinton has access. The Clintons, or we'll see if they pull this off, the Clintons might as well be in the White House. So anyone who wants to give me heat on any of that can kiss my rear end. I was 2-0 and 100% spot on this entire election. They cheated like they cheated Bernie Sanders. Now, I should know, I was right there when it happened. I was writing in The Hill, the Huffington Post, Salon, the Jerusalem Post, and now I've been published in the Federalist, Daily Caller, a whole bunch of places, but I was right there in 2016. They cheated Bernie Sanders. They blamed Russia for 4 years. You had apoplectic, seething, fuming, hysterical liberals and Democrats not speak to friends because they were so manic and they lost their minds losing to President Trump. They then suddenly cared about immigration when President Obama did worse than President Trump in terms of that issue. Worse. I can't even talk about the Senate report on YouTube. Go look up President Obama's Senate report, what he did to young people, or what he allowed happen, or what he allowed to happen. But they ended up with the Lincoln Project people slithering to the Bush-Cheney, Rumsfeld neoconservatives, slithering into the Democratic Party. The media converged. You couldn't talk about any scandal or controversy without it being swept under the rug. They telegraphed everything. We still have a Supreme. They told you they were going to cheat after Election Day. They were going to cheat after Election Day because they talk about early voting, but early voting doesn't reflect. Early voting doesn't reflect the numbers. So in terms of early voting, it's a statistical impossibility. You can't come back in Georgia and Arizona when you were losing in early voting in Georgia and Arizona. And if you want to say no, the Democrats were winning, they weren't according to Target Smart. But But if you want to say that Democrats were winning in Michigan, but not by a wide enough margin, and that's according to Target Smart. So where did all those votes come in? And like in the middle of the night. Then you have software glitches. Then you have people who are 120 years old voting. I mean, this election is going to be the end of the Democratic Party if they choose to continue with their rampant cheating. Everybody knows they cheat. President Obama wasn't even on the Michigan ballot in 2008. I'm 2-0 in elections, but it's not about me, I know. I said Clinton would lose to Trump, and I said Trump would be reelected. The man was reelected. But again, this should be one of your headquarters. Tell your friends about this channel, hit subscribe to this channel and tell your friends. Let's get to 200,000 viewers. Let's get to 160, then 200,000 viewers. Your voice and my voice need to be amplified.
Oh, God.
And they will be.
No.
And your voice will be heard throughout the world
God,
in a peaceful and constructive manner.
God, no.
Through this channel and other channels, and H.A. Goodman's other channel, my other channel. It's on my website, hagoodman.com. Subscribe to the newsletter. Look.
God, no, man.
President
God, no.
Trump has not conceded.
No, man.
The Supreme Court is going to keep him as president until all of these lawsuits are taken into account. He already won a lawsuit. The media is trying to pressure the Supreme Court into
so much glass.
into kind of saying, well, you know what? I mean, everyone thinks that Biden won.
So much glass.
So he didn't. You know very well he did not win. And Democrats are happy. They don't care. Like, they don't care how they did it. So if they were so naive and inept and misguided to cheat their way into the White House, it'll be 4 years and then Trump 2024.
No.
Or somebody linked directly to President Trump, Don Jr., probably Trump 2024. This man isn't stopping. He would be the same age as Joe Biden, roughly the same age as Joe Biden in 2024. And that's not, that is, you think you're going to cheat President Trump and he's not going to come back? They're going to try to hound this man. They're going to try to harm, God forbid, like politically, legally. So support President Trump no matter what, whether he actually survives this open theft, this robbery that, like, this is the robbery of the century. This is one of the biggest thefts of all time politically. And so they won nothing. This makes Bernie Sanders look like, you know, the most fair and honest election. Keep the faith. Look. The only way they win is if you acknowledge they didn't cheat and never won. Again, I never acknowledged that Clinton defeated Bernie Sanders because Debbie Wasserman Schultz was forced to resign. The moment that she did that, Bernie Sanders had won that primary, and Clinton never really won, and I said she would never win. She never won. Bernie Sanders paved the way for all of this. He was cheated, so much so that the DNC chairwoman had to resign, and then what he did, instead of doing the honorable thing, he should have simply acknowledged he was cheated. Now he paved the way for Biden, who would veto Medicare for all, Green New Deal legislation. I mean, the left is really, I mean, you couldn't find a bigger bunch of imbeciles in your life than the American left. Not everyone, but most. Biden would veto Medicare for all. He would and he would engage in never-ending counterinsurgency conflicts, which is what he did as vice president. And he voted for the Iraq War. And he destroyed Libya along with Clinton and President Obama. So you get no Medicare for all, but a more militant foreign policy. You get no. He would veto the Green New Deal. He didn't even want to bring it up. He's not gonna defund police. He's not gonna abolish the Electoral College. Oh, you love the Electoral College now, you hypocrites. That's right. These people are the most sad, pathetic imbeciles and hypocrites, and the most disingenuous and dishonest people. These are the same people who didn't want to talk to family members or friends because Trump won. He won again. He won again. So, but Biden is not going to give you, he's not going to pack any courts. So have fun with a Biden administration, if that even happens, with a conservative Supreme Court, federal judges, 200 federal judges that are picked by Trump, a Senate that's run by the GOP, and a House that's losing ground. So that's another thing. How do you come back in red states when you didn't even win Ohio or Florida, and you were doing poorly in early voting, and you didn't get the House or the Senate, or you lost ground in the House, you failed to get the Senate? This will be the most anemic. This 4 years of Democrats, if that's true, would be basically one of Biden's speeches, which is incoherent and complete and utter rubbish and nonsense. The guy has mashed potatoes. He's like mashed potato brained, losing his marbles, like the saddest clown of all time. This man, Biden, is the saddest, most pathetic clown of all time. There's nobody on this planet who believes that he won. Aside, look, I know the way Democrats think. I'm still a registered Democrat, even though, of course, I voted for President Trump. And Republicans, I'm never again, ever in a million years. The reason I'm a registered Democrat is because I tried to change my party affiliation, and I went to the DMV, and I got a letter back saying it's like the mafia. They don't let you leave. Say, oh yeah, you couldn't change your party affiliation. Doesn't matter. I'm never voting Democrat again. You're talking about the most corrupt. When they get caught in the act, they say, well, Republicans are just as corrupt. No, they're not. Where was the Republican RNC chief resigning? Where did Republicans win 3 days after the election? The media covers up. Look, the media is, they got their, if the Supreme Court doesn't save this presidency and save our democracy, because our democracy is done pretty much. They did to the country what they did to the DNC primary, which, by the way, why do you think Elizabeth Warren left? Why do you think Elizabeth Warren and Mayor Pete dropped out right before Super Tuesday? Gee, wonder why. Why do you think, or Amy Klobuchar, why do you think Warren and Michael Bloomberg dropped out right after Super Tuesday? Gee, I wonder why. The whole thing was a racket. This is the biggest scam and racket of all time. Don't worry, I speak Democrat. I know what they did. They said, by any means necessary, we're going to cheat. And they did. And media covered up every controversy. They impeached Trump on what Trump should have done, which is exactly what any president should have done. Biden is corrupt. Biden is almost Clintonian corruption. But that's okay. He's also inept. So the next 4 years will be extremely amusing, talking about his son Caligula, and more computers very likely being left off at computer repair stores. You've won nothing, Democrats, especially because the left has won nothing. The Democratic Party has won nothing too. This will be, I pray and hope for the country that it's like good economically, but in terms of scandals and controversies, hey, the Washington Post doesn't have to cover them. I'll cover them. Rudy Giuliani will cover them. But, everyone associated with President Trump will cover. And the thing is, they're trying to put a lid on a cauldron of corruption. It's actually the best thing for them would have been to just run a fair election, lose fair and square like they did. But they just that quest for power and that quest to cover up everything. And then they say, well, where's the evidence of cheating? James O'Keefe and Veritas have people blowing the whistle. Numerous people, Postal Service workers, who have stated ballots were backdated. I mean, you cannot hide behind the pandemic and then say early voting justifies Biden coming back when the early voting doesn't. Early voting, I'm going to do just an edited segment. I have my editor working on it right now, of all the public record knowledge of YouTubers, numerous YouTubers talking about, oh my God, early voting is great for Trump, horrible for Democrats. In certain states, not in California, when they say, oh my God, ballots More ballots have been cast early voting. I'm talking about, like, yeah, in a lot of big states that we're going to go Democrat anyway. That's true. But in certain states like Michigan, like Arizona, like Georgia, Arizona and Georgia are red states. North Carolina's a red state. Okay? The early voting, Republicans did very well in early voting. According to TargetSmart, they were up. According to TargetSmart, the data analytics firm, in early voting in Michigan was barely, almost tied. But I mean, you look, he hasn't won anything. He hasn't won anything, and they're very low key in their celebration because they know that they've conducted a huge fest. This is, you could thank Bernie Sanders for this. He's a good human being, but my God Almighty. I say he's a good human being because he's very likely a very good human being. Politically, you couldn't find a weaker, more pathetic, and less courageous political creature than Bernie Sanders. He was, every single thing they did to Trump, they did to Bernie Sanders. From making up stories about him. Oh, this is a new. So I'm wondering how many Atlantic articles there'll be about Biden's gibberish and lack of an inability to actually be coherent. I wonder how many articles there'll be quoting him about things he never said. I wonder how many articles there'll be about Biden denigrating fallen soldiers without any quote attributed to him that they could prove. I wonder, it's interesting if the United States will be allowed to talk about the computer that actually has emails saying, hey, thanks for meeting your father. This is fantastic. Let's meet up again while he's vice president. Selling the vice presidency. So, hey, Democrats, you did this to yourselves. As usual, they found a way to lose when they think they've won after they lost. Give me your thoughts below. It's not over. It ain't over till it's over. The Supreme Court has to weigh in on this. Look, I know what they did was cheap because the early voting does not. Go to TargetSmart. The early voting does not correlate to the rush of ballots that they got in definitely in Arizona and Georgia and North Carolina, but Pennsylvania, they still have to separate the ballots. So what they did was, the interesting thing is, you see media converge now because Trump just won a huge victory in the Supreme Court. So they converged, said, oh yeah, well, he won. He didn't win anything. Trump has not conceded yet. God bless America. God bless you. And if Biden cheats and becomes president, God bless America. And this is the biggest threat to democracy, not Trump winning. They kept saying Trump was a threat to democracy. He isn't. He wasn't. He was a very good president. He is a very good president. He already won re-election, and the ballots coming back late in the middle of the night, that makes no sense because the early voting and a whole bunch of other issues. You don't win Florida and Ohio, and Biden did worse, underperformed Clinton in every major city, except cities within the states that he just miraculously came back in. That's bizarre. It's every statistical anomaly, every software glitch that gives counties to Biden that Trump is. Every single thing works for Democrats. Isn't that interesting? Give me your thoughts below. Please hit subscribe to this channel. This should be like one of the headquarters that you have when Trump gets reelected. But if they cheat from him, if they cheat him with what's rightfully his, he comes back in 2024. But this should be a channel that you tell everybody about, that you watch for the next 4 years. If they end up cheating like they did with Bernie Sanders. Give me your thoughts below. If you want to support my voice long term, my Patreon is below. Make sure you hit subscribe and get all notifications to this channel. Hit the notification bell. Ladies and gentlemen, but if Biden ends up cheating, God bless America, and I hope for the best. I pray for the best for this country. Democrats, Well, first of all, we can go on forever. Give me your thoughts. Thank you so very, very much. Be here at 10 p.m. for the live stream this evening. 10 p.m. About 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Pacific. Be here at 9 p.m. Pacific.
I mean, if H.A. Goodman believes in God, didn't God want Biden to win? Isn't that God's will? I mean, number one, I mean, just belief in God is so fucking stupid. Number two, the reason why the vote changed over time was because they were tallying up the votes that were coming in from mail-in. Now, those votes came in later because they only had to be postmarked on the day of the election. So it took a couple of days for all those votes to come in. And as those votes came in, because Donald Trump told everybody not to use the fucking failing post office or the USPS, so the Republicans listened to Donald Trump, and they didn't. And the Democrats said, go ahead and mail in your voting. And the Democrats usually mail in anyway because it's easy. I've always mailed in my vote. Always. That's why my ballot's right here. Not mailed in. Because I did not participate. You can't expect me to vote for fucking Joe Biden. Fuck you. But hey, way to go, America. I'm glad he's fired. I'm very glad he's fired. I'm very glad. So, there was a lot of glass, man, that I had to clean up. It took a while. I have to hit it with the light still and just really look to see if there's any more anywhere. I just want to make sure none gets in my dog's paw. But we should be okay. It was worth it. It was worth it. That was a great dance. It felt good. I didn't even feel winded after it, really. I've been exercising so much. My dog and I run up the mountain. Literally, run up the mountain. It's a sprint. It's about, it's like 100-foot sprint up a mountain slope. It's pretty goddamn grueling. I could do it like it's nothing. Like a fucking deer. I run with the doggies. I run with the wolves, son. Where's my dog at? Where did you go? Oh, let's try to put him outside while he's active. Hey, buddy. I run with dogs. I'm like, where's my dog? Where's my dog at? He goes right to where the glass was, of course. It's the first thing he does. Yeah, I'm going to walk all around this area right here where that broken glass was. That's my, yep, I'm just going to walk around. I'm going to sniff all of this. What's up, buddy boy? Why do I love you so much, huh? What's up, buddy? Love this dog. Little Miss Florida. Love the show. Hell yeah, Doc. Love the title. I can't remember what the title was. The Biden ball sack. What is it? The Biden. Oh, Van Jones and the Biden ball sack. Oh, yeah. The Biden. Oh, Van Jones and the Biden ball sack. Oh, yeah. The Biden ball sack licking has begun. F. Van Jones and the Dems. Goddamn right, man. Goddamn right. Goddamn right. Goddamn right, man. Fucking Van Jones. What a fucking Biden ball sack licker. Suck those balls, Van. Suck them. Suck those old man balls. You fucking douchebag. You fucking bought piece of fucking shit. You disgust me, Van Jones. You fucking disgust me. You dumb cunt. You fucking dumb cunt. Hey, you guys, how about this? Hey, Ivanka Trump, your daddy got fired. Hey, Ivanka, your daddy's fired. Where the fuck is this douchebag Van Jones at? He said, Van Jones said, he pinned his tweet 7 hours ago. He loves himself. He loves himself so much. Oh my God. Van Jones says, Van Jones says, he's such a fucking ball sack licker. You guys ready? Here, I'll let you see it while I read it. Ball sack licker. He pinned his own fucking tweet that he just put up 7 hours ago. He's so proud of himself. It says, Van Jones, today is a good day. It's easier to be a parent this morning. Character matters. Being a good person matters. This is a big deal. It's easy to do it the cheap way and get away with stuff, but it comes back around. Today is a good day. Hashtag President Biden. Hashtag voters decided. Then he's got this.
Well, it's easier to be a parent this morning. It's easier to be a dad. It's easier to tell your kids.
Oh God.
Character matters.
Oh God.
It matters. Telling the truth matters. Being a good person matters.
Oh God, Van.
And it's easier for a whole lot of people. If you're Muslim in this country, you don't have to worry if the president doesn't want you here. If you're an immigrant, you don't have to worry if the president's going to be happy to have babies snatched away or send dreamers.
Oh, Biden's such a saint. The crime bill.
For no reason.
Urban jungle, brother. Urban jungle.
It's vindication for a lot of people who have really suffered.
This is bullshit.
You know, the I can't breathe. You know, that wasn't just George Floyd. That's a lot of people that felt that they couldn't breathe. Every day you're waking up and you're getting these tweets and you just don't know. And you're going to the store and people who have been afraid to show their racism are getting nastier and nastier to you. And you're worried about your kids and you're worried about your sister. And can she just go to Walmart and get back into her car without somebody saying something to her? And you spent so much of your life energy just trying to hold it together. And this is a big deal for us just to be able to get some peace and have a chance for a reset. And the character of the country matters. And being a good man matters. You know, I just want my sons to look at this. Look at this. You know, it's easy to do it the cheap way and get away with stuff, but it comes back around. It comes back around. And this is a good day for this country. I'm sorry for the people who lost. For them, it's not a good day. But for a whole lot of people, it's a good day.
He loves himself so much. Oh my God. He quoted himself. He quoted himself, then he pinned it on his own fucking... Got a 250,000 fucking likes, I think. Over a 250,000 likes, 89,000 retweets, 11,000 comments. Oh God, those fucking tears. Let's see, fucking Biden wrote the crime bill and locked up millions of African Americans for crack cocaine, while people like me got adjudicated not guilty and got on with our lives for fucking powdered cocaine. Oh, I was smoking crack too. But hey, man, white skin. But Van Jones doesn't want to tell you about the crime bill, does he? I'll tell you about the crime bill. I got busted for cocaine. I got off because I'm a white boy. Cocaine. I got pulled over with goddamn 8 balls in a goddamn case. 2 cops searched my car. I had a scale and 8 balls in a scale case sitting on my back seat. They go, "What is that?" I said, "It's a trumpet." They're like, "Okay." Do you think if I was a black guy, they would believe me? White skin, son. Van Jones don't want to tell you about that shit, does he? He don't want to mention that. Fuck. The guys who I was buying my crack from were probably going, "We saw police. They knew what we were doing. They didn't pull us over." You know, they always want to know, "Where'd you get it from? Where'd you get it from?" We'll let you go if you tell us where you got it from, so we get the black people that are selling it to you. And let the white people go home. Is that how that works? So I'll talk to you about the fucking crime bill. I'll talk to you about goddamn Joe Biden. You know, Van Jones is a douchebag. He's completely bought. And those tears were fucking phony as fuck. It's right. Donald Trump did hurt a lot of people. But where was all the fucking tears and reporting during the goddamn presidency, Van? Wasn't it Van Jones who said Donald Trump became president tonight, that he gave the fucking speech over there for the State of the Union? His first State of the Union, remember that? Van Jones? Donald Trump became America's president tonight. Fuck you! You fucking piece of shit. I hate you. Libertarians are fucking idiots. I think Donald Trump proved what deregulating industry does really well. I think he was a real good study for you, okay? He just about destroyed everything here with his deregulation. The whole fucking goddamn country's burning to the goddamn ground with his fucking deregulation. You don't want to hold PG&E accountable. You don't want to fucking, stop fracking. You don't want to end oil drilling. You don't want to. You want to say that windmills are toxic and that solar is no good. You don't want to pay for the postal service to improve. Instead, you literally pay to have it scuttled. Yeah. No, thank you. Libertarians are idiots. City of Pittsburgh's dancing in the streets. Oh, that's nice. That's nice to hear. French fry. Does it do waffle fries, David C. Baker Jr.? Is your Jeep fixed? It is and it isn't, S. Franco. The problem is now is that it doesn't, it's like the shift sensor on it. It doesn't know that it should shift on hills, like downshift. It's having a problem sensing that. I think it's some kind of an actuator that needs to be
the former vice president, in his third run for the highest office, pulling off.
You guys want to watch this video with me? I mean, it is still the day, right? Why not? Let's watch this together. I saw this morning. I was alone when I saw this. I wish I was with a beautiful woman when it occurred, but I was alone, and I took this video while it was happening, guys. Whipped out my phone, I took a screenshot, and then boom, started filming.
To make this projection, because CNN projects Biden wins Pennsylvania. The former vice president, in his third run for the highest office, pulling off a rare defeat of a sitting commander-in-chief. With this victory, Kamala Harris is set to become the first woman and the first person of color to be the vice president. Again, CNN projects Joe Biden will become the 46th president of the United States. And Jake, he is now president-elect Joe Biden.
I love the way he said that.
To make this projection,
He is now president-elect Joe Biden. He is now president-elect Joe Biden. Oh, man. But you know what? Van Jones, even though he's a bought pussy with crocodile bullshit fucking tears, let me tell you something. He did make some points. It's true. And one of the things I will look forward to with Joe Biden is not having a president of the United States who is just completely ignorant. You know, sitting there in interviews, just demonstrating his ignorance. It'll be nice. You know? You know, will you denounce white supremacy? Oh, yeah, I did that already. Well, will you just say it right now? You can go back and see. I've said it numerous times. Will you just say it right now? You know, you're just like, wow, dude, just say it, bro. They'll stop asking you if you just fucking say it. And every time they ask you, just say it. They'll stop eventually. What's your problem, man? You got a problem with words, bro? Aren't you against white? I mean, it's almost as if you're not against white supremacy. Like you don't want to say it. Isn't that weird? Isn't that funny? Wow. Isn't that weird? So rocks are shifting. It's definitely the shifter. Rocks are automatic, does not downshift on hills. Okay, so. Oh, hey. I think somebody else got the same problem I've got. Hold on, what is this? What did I just find on the internet? Sell us to China. The votes are not all counted. Yeah, all right, we'll keep counting them. Tell them to keep counting them. Okay, I purchased a few things from Diesel Freak for my Roxer and decided to pull the trigger on a Stage 2 tune. I've got a 2019 auto transmission. I've got a 2019 automatic transmission with 3.73 gears, and I've been a little disappointed with the transmission at times. It likes to upshift early and lug down too low before backshifting. Well, I talked to Wade and he suggested trying a Stage 2 before regearing. I'm so glad I did. The difference in power is incredible. The transmission seems to shift more appropriately now with the extra power. I climbed some hills today in 4 high, 4-wheel drive high, huh? Second gear that I couldn't make up in 4 high first gear. Well, I could climb, bro. If I'm in 2-wheel drive all the time. I'm testing this. I'm sure that if I'm in 4-wheel drive, first or second gear, I'm going to climb any hill, and it's not. But I don't test it in 4-wheel drive. My problem is in 2 high, 2-wheel drive. When you stomp on the throttle, it goes flat instead of building speed slowly like it did stock. It flat goes. Oh, it flat goes instead of building. My temps are reading the same as before, and gas mileage even registered the same. I'm still running the stock 29-inch tires, but I know it will turn 33s no problem, especially in low range. Diesel Freak has it reprogrammed in 1 day, and it runs like a top. I know there are cheaper tunes out there, but I know the people at Diesel Freak stand behind their stuff, and I wouldn't hesitate to recommend them in a heartbeat. Huh. This guy says it's his tune. Isn't that interesting? It lags. Okay, I have an automatic 3.73 gears and did Stage 2. It lags so bad in 30 to 33 mile per hour range like it's going to stall. Right. But it's the trans, not downshifting. Exactly. Mine never did that before the tune. Yours did that before. Also, how do you check the auto trans fluid level? Thank you. This is funny. This is my problem. I find when it's starting to lag like that, I let off the gas for a second and it will downshift. I wish the auto shift points would be a little higher and downshift a little sooner, like a trailer mode. In 4 low, though, it works really well. In 4 low, though, he's putting it in 4-wheel drive low, man, to go up a hill. Dude. This was in June they posted this. So I should check my auto transmission fluid level, huh? Wow. I'll contact Dirt Legal on Monday, I guess. Engine clatter at high RPM. Automatic fluid level check hack. How to refill check transmission fluid. This is awesome. I found an awesome website. My transmission fluid might be low, man. You know? Wouldn't it be cool if that's all the problem was? Huh. $18 foot-pounds. It's fucking so hard to fill the transmission. Trump was a beacon of hate. Yeah, I agree. Trump was a beacon of hate. Did I say anything about him not being? Joe Biden wrote the crime bill, bro. You know about the crime bill? You know about the urban jungle he doesn't want to raise his kids in? You know about his friendship with Hillary Clinton and super predators? You know he tried to rape a woman? You know, you're going to sit here and defend Biden, bro? So, you know. Dude, this is too confusing. I don't know how to... It's so... Checking the automatic fluid level is so hard for this. It's obnoxious. Why don't they just have a fucking reservoir to check? You don't like Biden. You just don't want Trump. Right, I'm with you, bro. I don't want Trump either. I don't like Biden. But I didn't vote, bro. Transfer case. ECM issues. Engine power. Transfer case defective. Gear ratio and speed. Turbo diverter valve snapped. Turbo diverter, that's the wastegate cap, I bet. Yeah, I wonder how they fixed that. Mine's fixed. I got mine back on there, luckily. I'm looking at stuff for my Roxer. Yep. That's it. Snap. Steven, let me check, bro. I'll check for you right now. Yeah. All right, you're unblocked. Done. You could have just logged in from your YouTube channel, bro. Tell me on the chat. My hair's getting longer. I'm back. Yeah, you're back. Yeah, you could have come in on YouTube instead of Facebook. Probably have a different name on YouTube, don't you? I'm Nays Garden on YouTube. Talking about these guys fixing their wastegate caps. Fabrication. I'm looking at pictures of these mods that guys are doing to their. What is that? Oh, he's got a picture from underneath. That's a mod. Yeah. It's a weird angle. Oh, he got it on there though. Interesting. God, I'm such a roxer head. Yeah, I went to Lake Mary. About 10 years ago or so, moved to California. They think they can win. It's over. You went to Lake Brantley? Yeah, I went to Lyman and Lake Mary. Oh man. Yeah, Sean's a really good friend. Her and I grew up together. She was my next door neighbor, bro. Hidden Oaks by the pool, yeah. I don't know where Hidden Oaks is in the Springs. Oh, I know the pit. Yeah, I know the pit. It was called Hidden Oaks. I just didn't sound familiar for some reason. Where people used to play football in there. I used to play football in there. Right. Yeah. I know all those people, bro. I know all those people. They all know me. God, there's so much here. There's so many posts about my Jeep. I'm going through all of these. Oh, Crown Oaks? Nice. Huh. Okay. That was it. I went through that. All of the rocks or text section. That was interesting, man. Huh. No one answered this guy. That's sad. He had lockers put on his axle. Wow, man, it seems like a fairly common problem. So I've got to figure out why that bitch won't fucking downshift. Automatically, it should know. You had a Ninja? What year did you live there? I don't remember the cars or the motorcycle. Huh. $1980? Well, bro, I didn't live in the Springs in 1980. I wasn't there in 1980, man. How long did you live there until? From 1980 until when? To 87? That's the year I moved into the Springs. Was the year you moved out, basically. Isn't that funny? So I moved in there 1986. Maybe it was 1985. 1990. I wasn't there in 1990. I was living in an apartment. I wasn't there. Isn't that funny? We missed each other. All right, listen, I'm going to go check out my friend Ron Placone. He's awesome. RonPlacone.com and LucyandRon.com. Check out his websites and check out his YouTube channel, Ron Placone on YouTube. Tell him I sent you. Get your news on with Ron by tweeting your articles at Ron Placone. And he's a big supporter of the channel, big supporter of us, and we're a big supporter of him. Thanks so much, guys. Take care, everybody. Thanks for watching the show. I'll see you all either tonight or tomorrow. I don't know. Extra, this was a 2-hour show, so I don't know if I'll see you guys tonight. Thanks so much again, guys. I love you guys. Bye-bye.